Tiz, how are you doing? Did you have a good nap? Good and soft, so that's good to hear. How do you like the outfit? I was asking how you liked my outfit. Thank you. I was trying to see if I could get rid of the little box in the corner there underneath my monitor, but apparently OBS does not want to do that. 1 second. Sorry about that. There was a loud noise outside and I had to investigate what it was. Well, no, this is not actually my Wednesday outfit, though I suppose I could actually cosplay as Wednesday. This is more me this is my morning clothes. Because we lost a very dear character to us last week. No, husband getting in trouble. Apparently he decided to race cars. And he dropped his pedals, so it made a loud noise. So the thing that I was having fun with today was that I was doing some random stuff in Phasmophobia, and I learned that you can in fact light the candles that you find inside the houses, and on top of that, I think you might be able to pick them up and move them. I'm not sure though. I still need to test that part. I didn't get a chance to before starting stream. But I look forward to testing that out, which is all cool and good and awesome. This is not funerary music, but I'm kind of okay with it, so I'm gonna leave it. Like, this is not doleful, this is not appropriate, but I don't really care. Besides, technically we have been seeing Crow, so who knows? Oh, and by the way, Tiz, if you're up for it, since I'm pretty sure that we will completely run out of content for Dreamfall by the end of stream if we have any additional time. Would you like to play some Japanese Go with me on stream? If you're interested, or you can beat my butt at chess, that also works. That is up to you. But that's kind of my backup plan, is doing something on the Switch. It is now time, so let's get on over to the game. That's if I can find the game. There we go. Perfect timing. Alright, got my Dreamfall death, I've got my game window. There we go! Perfect. Perfect transitioning. I'm a pro. Totally a pro. Not really. Alright, we are back with Dreamfall chapters. Let's get this started. Alright, let's continue. And we're loading.
You know that feeling when paths don't line up with where you want to go? That feeling. In all fairness, when these songlines were first sung, I don't think these walls were here. Or these metal gears. No worries, I come prepared, because prophecies.
Alright.
I do love their style.
Lots of pipes. And this is the first time we actually get to, hold on. There we go. My mouse was doing something weird on the other screen. This is the first time that we actually get to manipulate Saga in what seems to be Mercuria.
There's a gap and I can feel a draft. This is it, the way out.
Okay.
I'll be mincemeat, and then we'll all look very silly for trusting prophecies. Not what I'm looking for.
What am I looking for?
This is it. I just need to switch it
There
off.
we are.
Luckily, I came prepared.
Heck yeah, I came
Second
prepared.
one from Perfect Fit. The spatula really is the queen of kitchen utensils.
Gotta love when I can just turn it off.
I feel like I'm playing life on cheat mode.
That would be awesome. Come on. There we go. Also, she's got a hella awesome style going on here. Can probably run. Hey. Oh, hi, Kian.
That's him, down there. I hope I'm not too late. No, we should be good. I'm on schedule.
I'm on schedule for Kian to die.
This looks pretty sturdy. Sturdy enough for a rope. And me.
Here, let me just shimmy on down. Yep, he's the reason I made the elixir.
Drink.
Gotta love that invisible liquid. Alright, I gotta follow Crow and learn the truth. Hi, Lolo. Nice to see ya. Let's get some freaking truths. Oh, hello.
Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Will you not stay silent for one bloody minute? I can't. I can't think. I can't sleep.
Looks like.
I can't dream. I can't have you inside me. You're eating me up. Why are you not doing what I've asked you to do? You're supposed to give me power. You're supposed to serve me, not the other way around. Stop whispering! Magic must be destroyed for the worlds to become one. For Stark and Arcadia to reconnect. For me to return home. You must help me accomplish this. You must listen to me. You see, if magic leaks into Stark, it'll cause chaos and mayhem. Millions will die. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do. You always have a choice.
We don't have a choice. It must be done.
So Brian is the prophet. That's a twist I didn't see coming. Who am I kidding? Of course I saw that coming.
Yeah, he
Brian's
killed you.
possessed by the undreaming. He brings it to Arcadia, and then it starts talking to him, controlling him.
Sounded to me like he wanted to control it.
But why?
To destroy magic?
There must be more to it than that.
I'm just repeating what he said. Come on, there's much more.
Okay.
I've been here before.
The Dark People's Library. Something happened here that... Okay, here we go.
Who's there? Hello?
It's the white dragon.
Funny Bird, is that you? Oh, I didn't see you. Are you looking for something? Wait, no. What are you?
Well,
He killed the white dragon.
Yeah. And I was there. I saw Mr. Westhouse, and he saw me. He tried to kill me too, but I was struck with something from that pointing magic stick of his, and I blacked out. Next thing I know, I was stowed away on a ship to Sadir. I must have crawled into a barrel or something. I didn't remember any of it until the Prophet grabbed me. I hurt him. There was blood, and I don't know what happened next, but his blood, that's what's helping me pull you into these memories. The Prophet's blood. Is that weird?
No
Kind
weirder
of.
than anything else I've experienced this past week.
Welcome to my life.
Or death. Undeath!
Do you question the goddess, Utana?
Of course not. I just want... I need to understand why all non-humans must be destroyed.
Magic is an aberration. It has no place in this cosmos. It's chaos, and chaos interferes with logic, with the engine, with her plans.
This I understand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Reunification cannot happen as long as Arcadia is ruled by magic. But the non-humans...
If we are to fulfill the wishes of the goddess, we must purify the world. Only then can the mechanical engine serve her. Do you understand now?
Yes, Master. My office will establish camps and ship non-humans to the islands. And I'll find someone to spearhead the program to eradicate magicals.
Good. I'll be leaving for the Northlands soon, to oversee the final construction of the tower and the engine. I trust Azadir is in good hands.
The masked council answers to me only. The Six will continue to heed our advice. Sadir belongs to us, Master Prophet.
And this new emissary?
Sister Saya will join you. She's young, but clever and loyal. She'll serve you well in Marcuria.
I trust your judgment. Send word when the camps are ready, Utana.
Yikes.
Did you understand that?
No, but that was Mother Utana. She took me in after I arrived in Sadir. I did some work for her. She helped me get back to Marcuria. Kian and her appeared to be very close until she stabbed him with a knife to the belly.
She what?
That just happened. Out there, before the Prophet wrung my neck, and oh, Mother of Ravens, I remember now. I remember what happened. I think I died. Am I dead?
You're here, that's all I know. So Mother Utana serves the Prophet, and the Prophet orchestrates the destruction of magicals. Which means Westhouse is responsible for actual genocide. God.
I feel weird, Zoe. I don't like this feeling. I'm scared.
I'm sorry, Crow.
Me too, honey. Me too. Isn't that the Soul Stone?
That place. It was filled with numbers and calculations. An eternity of equations. I
Did
couldn't
he
find
release?
my way out. It was terrifying. So much power. I owe you my life, sir.
Oh no, so
now
he
you will
unleashed him
serve
from
me.
the
How?
calculator.
You'll help me build something. A mechanical engine.
Like that calculator I was trapped inside?
Something like it, but much greater. On a scale never before seen. In return, I'll grant you power.
Power? What kind of power?
It's like, power?
The
I like
kind
power.
you once knew, Necromancer King.
That was a long time ago. Another age. One in which magic meant something. I accept your proposition. So what's next? What did you do? What did you put inside me? Something to keep safe. Something that must remain hidden. It whispers to me. Don't listen to it. The undreaming has ambitions. Best we don't let those ambitions loose on the world. Not yet. Tell no one of this. There are those who are willing to commit murder to get to what's inside you. My lips are sealed, Master. I swear. Only
Damn.
the scepter can shatter the shard of the soul stone you carry within. Soul stone?
No.
My
I don't
soul
think
stone?
so.
It was never yours,
I
wizard.
think there's two
But
soul
yes.
stones, maybe.
A piece of it. This scepter and the soul stone were
'Cause
forged from the same dream.
We didn't get the soul
at the
stone from
beginning
Klax. We
of
got it
everything.
from
Is that
the
the silver spear of Gorimon?
oh,
Where did you find
this.
it?
This. If you go back to the
harbors
very
great and
beginning
ancient Could I?
in The Longest
No.
Journey, I mentioned
Not
that
magic.
because we
This is an
remember when
object
we
older than magic. It can both
read
control and
that
destroy
book,
magic.
and it mentioned the
It's
silver
capable of
spear of
slicing through the
Gorimon.
fabric between worlds.
That's from the very first game.
So beautiful. I spent decades looking for it. I found it with one of the Dryad kin. It looks alive. It's been fed the blood of dragons, charged with the oldest magic of them all. It's finally ready. And once my engine has been built, the scepter's true powers will be revealed. You'll stay close to me. In Marcuria, I'll call on you when I need you. With the help of the Azadi nation, you'll build my engine. They're eager for the power they believe it'll grant them. They'll serve me, their prophet. In exchange, you'll have everything you could ever want. You'll be there, next to me, reshaping worlds. I look forward.
Oh yeah,
to it,
because
Master.
now he sounds like a conniving dipshit.
I knew that wizard couldn't be trusted.
I could have told you that. Wait, I did. He was there. Klax. When the Prophet broke my neck, he's working for the Prophet.
So Klax has a shard of the soul stone inside him. That must be the same soul stone I brought to Lux. Why does the Prophet need to keep it safe?
Something to do with the Undreaming?
The Undreaming. It's inside that shard. It's not inside Westhouse because then it'd be controlling him, and he's the one controlling it. You were right, Crow.
I was? I was! I think this is what I was supposed to show you.
Okay, so what's next?
We keep walking, I guess. I mean, maybe there's more to see.
Oh, hello.
April?
You. I should have guessed you'd be here. Or it's not actually you. This place is strange. You're probably just an echo. A ghost. What was that whole thing about find her, save her? I found you, but I
gave her a new
didn't save
outfit.
you.
Well,
I
a new
didn't
top.
save anyone.
You did.
How?
I was trapped. You freed me
You died.
That's her voice actor.
and was reborn.
Reborn? How? You're not telling. Or this echo is incomplete. I know this can't be you. Not really, because
She looks
you're
so
dead,
good.
and this is just... So, what do I do now? I'm supposed to save the dream, but I don't know how.
What have you learned?
I don't know. Westhouse brought the undreaming to
It does
Arcadia.
feel cathartic.
First, it was inside him, but then he put it
Because
into
we got
the
no
Soulstone
resolution
shard.
to the fact that
He
she
became
died.
the prophet, and he manipulated the Azadi people, freed Klax, and... Klax? The shard's inside Klax. Which means the
just wanna hug
undreaming
her.
is inside Klax.
And cry.
And that spear
Lots of
can
crying
shatter
and
it.
hugging.
The one that killed the white dragon?
The silver spear of Gorimon? That's what you were supposed to show me, Crow. The key to destroying the shard and unleashing the undreaming. The undreaming isn't the real danger here. I mean, yes, it is dangerous, but only because Westhouse is using it, controlling it. We need to unleash the undreaming.
That sounds a teensy-weensy
Lolo,
bit
it might be
risky.
on my end.
I know, but this is what has
I've
to
been
happen.
having some issues with
I don't know why I know.
encoding and stuff.
Maybe because Lux knows, and Lux is part of me now.
We find a spear and murder Klax and unleash the undreaming, all by ourselves?
We can't. We need help. We need
Kian.
Kian. If I can get word to Kian, then there's still hope. But I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Good luck, Zoe.
Thank you, Tess.
Hey, funny bird.
April?
Are you ready to go now?
Yeah, I am. I've missed you, April.
I've missed you too. Come on, Crow. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Title drop. Oh, achievement unlocked. The longest journey home. So much crying. Chapter 13. The longest journey.
I'm back. I'm back. Well, my mind's back. I know what I need to do, but I'm still in the fucking pod. I need to get out of the pod right now. Okay, so I don't think Helena knows I'm awake. Better keep it that way, or she'll just drug me again. Dreams. Entangled dreams existing in multiple worlds. Pure energy capable of changing the universe. Looks like reality is wavering, breaking apart. The walls between dream and reality are starting to get thin near that vortex. It's Eingana's doing. And mine. Wait, does that mean I can... Yes! I'm on the border between waking and dream. Story time's right here, a thought away, which means I can shape dreams. I can change reality. Locked. With a code, of course. Come on, Helena. It must be in there somewhere, the code.
Mind
I
hack.
must have been thinking about it just there. Got it. 7914. Okay, so let's try this. 7914.
What? This isn't right. You shouldn't be able to... Hold on, Zoe? Just wait. Let's talk this through. If you don't reconnect with Eingana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the correct amplitude. Don't you understand? This reality is perfectly entangled with the proto-reality. I need—
Stop.
Your powers are manifesting an observed reality, independent of the quantum field generated by Eingana. That's interesting. That means the world is changing. You're in control. It's working, Zoe. It's working. It's beginning to—
Enough, Helena.
Oh, put that thing down, Gabrielle. We both know you won't use it.
Our contract is void. Wati security is right outside that door, and you've set your insane project in motion. What's stopping me from killing you right now?
Her. You won't kill your little girl's mother in front of—
What's that? What's happening?
I don't know. This never occurred in any of my models.
The cut. It's closing up.
It's temporary. You'll need to have it looked at by a proper medic before the night's over, or you'll bleed to death.
Is this magic?
Who cares? It's saving your life. Delaying death.
Utana. She did this. Who are you?
Long story. How are you feeling?
Better. Good.
Great. We're running a bit short on time, so you'll have to excuse me.
Very impressive. What school of sorcery is this?
Not magic. And shut up. I'm trying to focus. Hey.
Hey?
Nice outfit.
Thanks. You've opened a portal between Stark and Arcadia.
It's called a shift.
You're a shifter.
Not really. I usually walk paths that are already open. To be honest, I'm not very good at this. I need to stay right here to keep this shift open, so we'll have to skip the handshakes and move on to the main event. Kian, Zoe, Zoe, Kian. I know you guys are supposed to speak. That's why we're all here. So speak. And, make it quick.
We've met before in...
We have. We keep missing each other and...
We do. You
I'm
don't,
just-
what?
You first. Zoe.
I know who the Prophet is, and I know how to stop the Undreaming. Or at least, I think I do. It might not work, but it's all we have, and... Roper Clax. He's the key. He has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him, but we need the Silver Spear of Gorimon to destroy it, and that's...
Zoe. Slow down. The Undreaming.
A destructive force, capable of unmaking the universe. The Prophet's using it to destroy magic and reunite the worlds.
And this magical spear.
The Silver Spear of Gorimon. The Prophet used it to kill the Draic kin, charging it with dragon's blood. He needs it to destroy magic and alter the dream. The spear is the only thing that can shatter the shard inside Clax.
Of course. And where do we find the spear?
The Prophet carries it with him. I don't think he lets it out of his sight.
So, find the Prophet, find the spear.
And probably Clax.
Clax was here. I punched him, but he got away.
Someone survived being punched by you.
I held back. He called himself an engineer.
The Prophet's been using Clax, like he's been using your people.
But why does he want to kill magicals?
Maybe, in his own twisted head, Brian believes he's doing the universe a favor.
Could you guys get a move on? I'm not sure how long I can keep this doorway open.
We need to stop the Prophet, Kian. And we stop him by destroying the shard of the Soul Stone Roper Clax carries inside him.
You're certain this will stop the Undreaming?
I think so. It feels right. Besides, what have we got to lose?
Nothing. Everything. But if we can stop the Prophet by taking his spear and killing a wizard, this is something I can do.
I'm coming with you.
No.
No, you can't. We're not done here.
I'll see the two of you afterwards.
No, you won't.
What?
Nothing. I'm Saga.
I'm Zoe, but you know that.
Listen, this may look easy, but it's not. Weight of worlds on my shoulders, the pull of alien gravities, knees buckling, etc. So you need to not distract me.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. What should I...
We wait. I opened the shift, you spoke to Keon, that's why I was sent here. What comes next? It's not up to me.
How do you know all this?
Because that's how the story goes, and it's been written, and we can't change that. Now shush.
Okay.
That is a huge shift. We've never seen one that big. Okay. Is there anything here? Nope. Anything there? Nope. There.
Something's happening. The air is shimmering, and there's a deep hum that's making my bones vibrate.
That's quite a fall. Vibrate. Glad there's no oil on these chains.
Oh, sorcery.
Not really, but great that you could make it.
Who the hell are you?
Is everyone gonna ask me that question? Who am I kidding? Of course everyone's going to ask me that question. I'm just the woman keeping the doorway open because I was asked to do so and I couldn't really say no. I have no idea who you are, lady, so I'm going to guess you're not that important. But him? He's got a job to do.
Is that... Stark? Is that Stark through there?
Is it?
Yep. Hi, Zoe.
Anna. This one's Ferdow's.
I always believed the stories about a mirror world. Oh, but this... It's incredible.
Where's Keon? Is he alright? We lost contact with him.
He went
Everyone
after
in
the prophet.
Marcuria knows about
Of
Stark.
course he did.
It's just Stark
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
know
but
about
Saga,
Marcuria.
how are these two going to help?
I don't know. I'm a glorified doorkeeper. Why don't you ask them?
Glorified doorkeeper.
Don't look at me. He's the star here. Ferdow's. Ferdow's, stop staring at that bloody portal.
Hello.
Tell this
Hello.
one what you're planning.
I was gonna feed the engine a series of calculations designed to make it, to force it to, stop.
You mean crash it?
Crash? Yes, exactly. How did you know? Do you also code spheres?
Spheres? I guess you could say that. So you can force the engine to crash?
Yes. No. I could have. Not anymore. It stopped taking new instructions when it began running the final calculations and...
There's no way to get in?
No, it's a closed system. Once the final set of instructions are running, there's nothing that I didn't write the core operational code. If I knew more about how that code functions, then maybe...
Do you have schematics, diagrams?
Diagrams? Of the engine? Well, I don't. But they keep diagrams right here. You know, I could probably find some.
Get them. I happen to know the most brilliant engineer there is, in Stark at least. If anyone can wrap their head around a steampunk calculating engine, it's Wit. Saga, can Fadal's pass through the shift?
No idea. But you made it through without being torn into a billion pieces, so the odds are decent.
Got them. What was that about a billion pieces?
Let's go.
Huh?
Friend of Keon's? Not really, no. So this is some sort of magic portal between worlds. Something like that. Huh.
Well then,
Just the idle
KON
chit-chat.
Technologica?
The most advanced engine there is, yeah. Wait, you're not speaking English? I guess you weren't speaking English in the first place, but
Oh
I
no.
still understand you. Do you understand me?
Huh. Koe?
I guess that was expecting too much. Well, we're gonna have to make this as simple and as visual as possible. Mira, put Wit on. No. Shut up. No discussions. Do it now. Please. Wit? Zoe, I need your help, and fast. Hold on, I'm sending you some schematics. I need you to figure out a way to get this system caught in an infinite loop. And for Dow's, watch.
Feed it pie.
Hey, watch this.
Make it calculate pi. Like, we know this.
Everything is ready?
Hi there, jerk butt.
Everything's ready. Master, the engine is operating within parameters. The Well of Dreams has been activated. The tower is focusing the current, and the tear is expanding. You need only tap into the well with your scepter, and then you can shape the dreaming to your will. Good. You'll receive your reward, Klax, I promise. Master, at long last, they'll understand when they witness the new world. They'll understand that I was merciful and kind.
No, they
that
won't.
I acted in the best interests of all humanity. Sometimes people have to die for the rest of us to live on.
Shut your face.
And I can go home again. After
Nobody
all
cares.
these years. Home.
Nobody cares about you. Go back to Stark and you're gonna turn to dust. You're so old.
Goddess, it feels like reality itself is coming apart.
Aren't you dead yet?
We don't have much
Doesn't
time.
matter. You're too late. We've already won. And you'll be properly dead. What did I tell you? Dead! Brainless barbarian. I just need... Where did his body land? The Neanderthal must be dead. He couldn't possibly have survived that fall. I should be able to see his body. I'm just absolutely sure. Where in damnation is it? No! Give me that! You don't know what you're doing. It'll eat you up. It will destroy you. It's channeling the dreams of an entire world. I'm on your side, you idiot. I'm trying to eradicate magic. Don't!
Oh, you got a Voldemort death. Got a Voldemort death.
Do you understand me now?
Yes, perfectly. On that side, you're speaking gibberish.
Zoe?
English. It was English. But did you pick up on what Wit was showing you?
Zoe, you need to hurry. The shift's starting to contract.
Okay. So did it make sense to you?
The instructions? Yes. Yes. It made sense. A special set of instructions fed directly into the engine, designed to mask itself as part of the final programming, but with erroneous calculations. Calculations that will cause the engine to enter an infinite loop and burn itself out. A
virus. We call it a virus.
Like a disease? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Now, Zoe!
And can you do it?
Well, I don't know if I...
Ah! Fuck. So, can you?
Now that I understand the fundamentals, yes. I'll need to feed a series of manual instructions directly into the engine. It'll take some time, but I can...
Time we don't have. Just get started.
Oh, Goddess. All right.
Fucking Hami. Get him. Get him, Anna.
How do we shut it down?
Only she knows.
We won't be shutting anything down, even if you threaten to
Or
shoot
sorry,
me.
not Hami.
We're not
Hami's
shooting
dead
any-
already. You're right. Oh, damn it! You're not dead yet?
Mr. Westhouse. What are you... Oh,
Damn.
God.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here.
What?
You betrayed me. You're trying to destroy everything I've...
Interesting.
You were a tool, Helena. Nothing more. Did you think I'd let you play God? Existence is an accident. It was never meant to be dreamed. There was just dreaming and undreaming. For every creation, a
Let her go.
Oh, hi, Lux.
You're not supposed to be on your own. You've been causing so much grief. They don't understand you. They don't understand that there needs to be balance in all things. Life and death. Light and darkness. Creation, destruction. Dream.
Well, yeah, the two
and
dreamers became
undream.
one.
All things in balance. It's time to come home and to dream new dreams.
Of course. Shadow Lux. Lux and Nox. Okay, game, can I mark it down?
It's
The
working.
ship bag is dead now?
It's working. The engine, it's spinning back around, reversing the instructions. The vortex is winding down. Thank goddess. It's working.
You know what? Heck with it. I'm gonna count him as dead.
They're here, Vamon. Harmy's men, the rebels, and your men too. Deserters.
It's okay, Lolo. You'll be able to watch the
save us,
VOD.
They're here. How did this happen? Were your men not supposed to remain loyal? Did you not make me that promise?
I killed Harmy, but his men must have got to mine. They saw the tide turning. They were spooked when the tower lit up. Sorcery. They believe it's sorcery and they blame us.
So do something about it.
What exactly do you want me to do? Convince them to change sides again? It's over, sire.
Everything's falling apart. Goddess, why have you abandoned me? I thought I was doing your work. So we stay here, and we face them when they come. You and I, together. We tell them we were misled by the Prophet, like so many others. That we believed we were acting in accordance with the wishes of the goddess. Perhaps the light will shine upon us, and we'll be spared. Or at least, we die with our heads lifted to the sky, redeemed in her glory. Vamon, we can walk the slopes of the first mountain, hand in hand. You'll do this for me, Vamon. Because you love me, and you wish to protect me. We share the responsibility for this.
I am not staying here to be arrested, tried, and executed in ignominy. Her shame was too great. She jumped. She had misled everyone, including the commander. I will let you take credit as the sole architect of our grand scheme, sire. I grant you that gift.
Freaking weasel. His hair's always been whack. Oh. I wasn't expecting that.
Guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed, but quite powerful. A rush could easily have blown your defenses down, could easily have blown your defenses down.
I don't know. She might just be unconscious from using all her power on on Brian.
Oh, my darling boy.
Shut up, you're the one who stabbed him.
Caught in the middle. I'm returning to Sadir. This has been a setback for us, but we will persevere. Without the Prophet. The Council is ours. We control the army. We may not be able to rid the world of magic yet, but we can cleanse Azadir. We can prepare for the war ahead. I'm doing what needs to be done to save
Stop
the
rationalizing.
soul of our nation. To save
lousy piece of...
To save you, Kian.
To be fair to Kian, he burned the heck out of his hands.
When you reach the first mountain and look down on us all, you'll understand.
Yeah, get him. Get him and his whack ponytail braid thing.
What? You?
That's right. You left me to die on a street once.
Now it's my turn.
I'm just returning the favor.
But you were nothing. Just
A slave girl. I'm free now.
Oh, I'm starting to wonder if we'll make an even 50. One week later. He's alive! Back in the Rebel Enclave.
Hami. Bob who can see. I'd say rest well, but I know that whatever awaited you on the other side, you didn't sit still for long. Whichever deity rules your afterlife is probably tearing their hair out. The general lived a long life, filled with both triumphs and regret. But he ended it his way, standing tall and proud, and foul-mouthed. Are you going to kill me now?
I did swear an oath, Azadi.
You did.
And if you choose to do so,
I didn't mean to.
I won't fight you. I won't fight my brother.
Didn't mean to
I
click
believe
him.
the gods may be willing to turn a blind eye to my commitment.
Good. I'm glad you have forgiving gods.
Sorry.
I share the sentiment.
So, what now, Liko?
I clicked him by accident. I was
Where
trying
to
to
next?
click Shepherds.
This war is just starting. You need people you can trust standing with you.
I was supposed to do that
I
last.
thought maybe I'd join you in Azadir.
He's needed here in Mercuria more than I need him in Sadir. I could use Liko's help in Sadir. And we've grown close. He's needed here in Mercuria more than I need. I think that sounds like a good idea. We need to unite my people and yours. And I can imagine no better man at my side than you, Liko.
Likewise. So when do we leave?
As soon as possible. Utana fled the city with the first. I don't believe the Six have any idea they've been deceived. Even without the Prophet, the Masked Council has amassed enough power to make them a formidable enemy. Utana will be in control of Azadir when she returns there. We can't pull the entire Azadi army out of Mercuria without creating unrest. Half the troops will need to stay behind to ease the transition. But it'll have to do. We have the light on our side. Civil war seems inevitable. But we walk with the goddess, and our enemies are blinded by the shadow. We will prevail, and the mother will have to pay for her crimes. We're bringing Naane. She asked to come along. She can be of good
I don't
use
think
to
I've
us.
ever seen
I'm
Liko
going
smile.
to ask Enu to step up and take over some of Shepard's
It's
tasks
weird.
here in Mercuria.
A wise choice.
I believe so. If she accepts.
She'll do anything for you.
The restoration will take time, and it won't be complete before
Enu
all
lived?
the Magicals are back in the city.
Holy shit, Enu lived.
The ones who want to
I
return.
had her in my dead count.
But perhaps that's for the best. Trust between humans and non-humans will need to be restored first. I wish I could stay to help, but my mission isn't here. I need to look west now.
Just say the word. I'm ready, Kian. Brother.
We'll leave soon. I just have to say my goodbyes first.
Achievement unlocked. Making amends. Hi,
I'm
Enu.
happy to see you back on your feet.
Oh, it was touch and go for a while. I guess I got lucky. Either that or one of the 19 deities I loudly cursed while bleeding to death finally paid attention. Once they got Naane out of her cell, she was able to do her magic. There's still pain, but it could have been worse. So much worse. Gugum. Gugum. Blah. Anyway,
Bleh.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to see things through to the end. I feel like I let everyone down.
We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Enu. You let no one down.
Thanks.
It's probably a good thing that Naane was locked up.
Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you. And without Shepard? And with Liko going away with you, I mean, who will be in charge? Who's going to make the right decisions and secure peace between humans and magicals and...
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest, bravest person I know. With you here, the Resistance will do fine.
I don't... But... No, you see, I haven't... Huh?
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you. You've proved yourself.
Okay, now you're going to make me cry. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, Enu.
Oh, okay, here we go. Floodgates wide open.
Goodbye, Enu.
I love you. I mean, in a friendly way. I mean... Screw it.
No. I want to hug her so bad. Just, again, me hugging her and crying. All the crying.
Goodbye, Kian Alvane. Prophet, General, whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish a lot. Good luck with everything. Go save your nation. Okay, all right. We have so much work to do.
Achievement unlocked. Farewell to Enu. Hello, Shift.
Hey.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
Hi, Saga.
The Ether. I followed the songlines here. I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga. Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
I guess you could say it's fate that I ended up where I was supposed to end up. Not due to any actions on my part, but because the universe decided. The choices I've made led me down this path, to Kian Alvane at just the right time. Every action played a small part in saving his life. Fate, choices, I don't know. It might have played out differently, if not for a whole lot of coincidences along the way. You're welcome.
Without you, I wouldn't be here today. The resistance would have failed.
Perhaps. Anyway, thanks for saving the world, then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Oh, I'm controlling both of them.
Who is this woman? Her secrecy and lack of respect is frustrating. Whatever the reason, maybe I don't want to know. Does it? Of course it matters. You showed up with the medicine I needed. Did anyone send you?
It'll take a while to explain. We can cover it on the road to Sadir.
Sadir?
Capital of the Azadi Empire, situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
Because that's how the story goes. It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us. It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years. Seriously, I promise I'll cover all of it when we have some quality time to ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one, yet. You're going to adopt me.
What?
Adopt? What?
I'll need a name, in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that. I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you talking about?
Again, I'll explain soon as we leave. And we should leave soon, because Sadir needs you.
Got it. Yes.
He's so flustered.
Yes, to Sadir. But unless you explain everything, I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal? Can you open portals anywhere? Why not
Everything. I pinky promise.
Light save me.
She's
Good
awake.
morning, sunshine.
Oh no, not again.
She's like,
I promise you,
not this
it's for real
place
this
again.
time. Do you need anything? Do you need water? The curtains closed, or
No, it's
Nice.
okay. The sun, it's good.
the doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here, and the bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
What happened? at the end. There was a bright light, voices, and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light. And when it faded, it only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else. I thought you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back. If she survived, she'll stay away. Too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Watticorp. Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story. They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast, to political payoffs, to corruption, and their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon. The Syndicate's under pressure from the other corporations because of their relationship with Wati. The Eye is under investigation too. They've pulled their operatives from Europolis. That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called.
I bet he did.
He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Watticorp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
Oh, okay. Dad, what were you doing in Mumbai with that woman?
I didn't know any other way. Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on her project, altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners. But it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams, but it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me. I still need to understand exactly what happened, but I don't blame you. Where are we? Still in Jiva's Mumbai lab?
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay, good. I want to stay.
In the hospital?
I want to go home. To our house.
Yay, Casablanca.
I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping.
That
Sick
is
of
very
dreaming.
valid.
I want to be awake.
That is really deep, yeah. "5 years later." Alright. Who do you think it is? Well, who do you think Saga is? Achievement unlocked. Bloodless King. How does Saga have April's memories?
I try to run, but I'm not moving.
Yes. How did Saga have
Tried to
April's
get out
memories?
here for years. No longer know what I'm doing.
If you don't get it by the end, I'll tell you. Oh wow, Zoe's pregnant.
Scared, and my heart starts pounding. I try to scream, but there's no sound. I am falling. I'm falling.
Well,
When will
okay.
my feet hit the ground. I am falling. I'm falling.
It's wonkers.
I'm not going down.
Hey, you.
Oh, we don't get to see who she ended up with. Baby Papa, achievement unlocked. Epilogue: Those who walk between worlds. A long, long time from now.
Every year, it gets colder. Now let's see if we can't put some life into you. One of the Sylphan worlds. Beautiful and peaceful, as always. So naturally, I grew bored again. One of my older works. I must have
Yes,
painted
whereas
that
Lady
when I was
Alvani
in
now.
my late teens. I won't mess with this one, but I think I'd like to revisit this particular scene in a painting. Perhaps something that goes further back, to the beginning of the journey. Dragons and dreams. The dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite, but it still creeped me out no end. I prefer my worlds three-dimensional, thank you very much. One of my favorite worlds, vast and beautiful. It took me days to walk there, across treacherous song lines, avoiding discordants and bell strikers. our bloodless king. He did not enjoy that throne, but he never complained. Not to me, at least. Even my endless teasing couldn't faze him. My dearest Kian, I miss our long conversations. I even miss how every single one of my jokes passed over your head. Now, there's a face I haven't seen in a long time. I'll leave that hanging where it is. Not bad for a 7-year-old with no idea of what was happening to her and why she was having such vivid dreams. I'll leave them up. After all, Papa isn't around to tell me to clean up and bring them to my room. Brave Zoe. It couldn't have been easy getting caught up in events and wanting nothing more than a quiet, normal life. From what I've heard, she lived a long and fulfilling life. And I know she passed the dream on, or all this wouldn't be. Hugsy. He's the only creature in this little world of ours older than me. What's that, Hugsy? You miss Papa? I miss him too, old buddy. Oh, dear old Hugsy. You're barely holding together. Now that my life's winding down, I feel like I'm just beginning to understand song lines. But at least here they are, charted and documented. Someone may benefit from my experiences. I would so like to go, but not now, not today. This was April's. I'm not sure how that's possible or how it ended up here, but so much energy. Her
I'm getting to it.
Is in this.
Hold your horses. Jeez.
It's hard sometimes to separate my own memories from what I've read and heard. April's journeys are vivid to me, but also dreamlike. Someday, at the very end, maybe we will meet face to face before the cycle begins anew. His feathers are a lot grayer these days, poor thing. He hates growing old even more than I do. I'll leave it be. Thank the worlds I learned to play the guitar, or I might never have discovered the song lines. I'm too busy to call on the song lines tonight, but perhaps another day, when my legs don't hurt. The twin worlds became one, and decades of strife and unrest followed. Many perished, but it had to be so. Magic and science could not be divided forever. I haven't been back in decades. New Earth reminds me too much of friends long gone. But maybe I'll pay one last visit to those who remain. Some call it Starcadia, but not me, for it's a silly name. The twin worlds became one. The complete history of the War of the Balance and the Reunification of Worlds. Volumes 1 to 13. I've yet to make it all the way through, I'm afraid. God. That's a tale for another occasion.
But I want to know.
Worlds like that one are jarring, Everything just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge, and I have such a hard time understanding post-physicals.
Post-physicals? Okay.
She came to me when I was a child. She spoke to me, comforted me. I believe we'll meet again. And maybe then the mysteries will become clear to me. The white dragon, April, me. Life's not a circle.
It's the white dragon.
It's a spiral. And there's an end to it, eventually. She came to me when I was a child. She spoke the secret lives of stickmen. I'll sit down and read later, with a good cup of tea from a floating teacup. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience.
There's only a few more things before we light the fireplace.
I had to visit Letok. I couldn't just let that mystery be. But the paths didn't lead me to them, all to that time, and I found nothing. It was a beautiful place, though, and I left the memorial there for the two of them. I had to visit Letok. I couldn't just... Still so many worlds unvisited, so many universes left to traverse, but time's running out for me. There. Oh, yes, I remember that place. And that strapping Coruscant farm boy. It was an enjoyable 2 weeks. Until his wife returned.
Dang, girl got around.
Why did you never come back to me, Mama? Were you really not able to find your way? Or did something else happen? Did you forget about us? I could never write as well as she did, so I stopped trying. Oh, Papa, trying to keep me here with wards and old magic. I must have been such a handful for him, and a royal pain in the ass. I like to think Papa found Mama in the end, and that they lived out their lives together somewhere green and beautiful. I miss you guys so much.
There we go.
One day, I'll get rid of that accursed thing. It's stained with the blood of dragons, but it's too dangerous to simply discard. I don't much like holding it anymore. It's thick with the blood of dragons, and heavy with broken dreams.
Yep, she's got the Spear of Goromon.
It's freezing out there. You should not have let me go outside. Ugh.
You're a big boy. What imbalance were you thinking?
Fresh air. And I was going a bit stir-crazy inside.
You know very well it's not safe. Paths shift with the wind between worlds, and the song lines are fragile things at the best of times. One discord, and you could end up lost forever. Just like...
You worry too much, old woman.
Oh, old woman? Huh? You're no spring chicken yourself, Bird.
Oh, Bird, me. I've survived worse. Anyway, time to dry my cold feathers by a roaring fire while I enjoy a saucer of sweet sherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. You can't.
What? I can't what?
Be here.
You're not serious. You're serious.
I'm receiving a visitor, and she mustn't see you. There'll be too many questions. Questions I can't easily answer.
And who, pray tell, is this very important visitor?
I will tell you. Afterwards. Go upstairs and warm yourself by the chimney. It won't be too long.
After all these years, I get no respect. No, don't say anything. It's fine. I'm going upstairs. Just don't expect me to come back down again later. Or ever.
I'm making shortbread.
Call me when it's ready.
Rose loved to tinker with her creations. Now, where did those dragonflies of hers go? I'll make some tea to go with the shortbread later, after my guest has left. It's the comfy chair. Welcome, April Ryan.
Achievement unlocked. Balance is restored. Achievement unlocked. Journey's end. And that, my friends, was The Longest Journey, Dreamfall, The Longest Journey, and Dreamfall chapters. I hope you enjoyed playing it with me. It's been a long journey. Questions. I know Tiz had a couple. So things that weren't really explained. So in the series, there was something slightly like reincarnation. So with April, she reincarnated into Saga. And Crow reincarnated as well. But anyway, that's why Saga had all of April's memories. But since she reincarnated, she was not exactly the same. She was kind of her own person. So, and Crow's kind of the same way. But that's also why Lady Albani said that he needed to go up to the upstairs, because he couldn't be in the same room as April again, because that would be way too confusing. Yeah, Crow kind of stayed the same.
Am I even here? No longer know what to believe in.
But yeah.
I'm not seeing clear.
We're just shy of 50.
I'm getting scared and my heart starts pounding.
Yeah, I never really understood the whole thing with the White Dragon. Because when the White Dragon interacted with April, she called her sister mother. And then when she interacted with Saga, she called her sister-daughter. So I'm not exactly sure. I think she was connected somehow with like making sure that Saga was, or April was reincarnated into Saga. I don't know. It's very confusing to me. I never really understood it. Personally, I still believe that there should be an entire game made out of the War of the Balance, because I want to know how that went down. But apparently it did go down. Oh gee, thanks. Like, give me a portrait of April getting freaking stabbed. Just what I needed. Thank you. Yes, of course. But in a way, April, I don't know, they're showing stuff from the games in order, I guess. It was a very important plot point. And I think the thing with Faith saying, find her, save her, was correct. Because if April hadn't died, then Saga wouldn't have been born when she was. And she wouldn't have been able to be there to open that shift. So April, sadly enough, April dying was integral to the entire game, to the entire plot line. As much as we hate it. That's pretty much. I did find him on Twitter. I did find Roger Rains on Twitter because I was looking on Twitter for something. I think I ended up Googling Roger Rains, and I guess the person who was in charge of like recording the audio posted a tweet back in 2016 saying, hey, we just finished recording all the audio for Dreamfall chapters. And so she ended up tagging him in it, I believe. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
Don't know where we're going. Don't just say
that's a lot of backers.
me, show me.
The longest part of credits for any modern game. Yes. Datif.
I got you.
But yeah, also going back to the whole thing with the decision about Naane, that was very important. Because if Naane wasn't locked up, she would have died, then Enu would have died. I think. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, my plan is, since we've got this finished now, I will go back through this next week, and I will try and replay through and try to see if I can speedrun it, and make all the choices that we didn't. So I will record those, and make a compilation of all the important choices. And we'll choose one day to just go and watch that. It's gonna take me a bit to do that, though. That being said, I don't exactly have a job right now, so I don't have anything preventing me from playing a game for a full 9 hours. So, might as well, right? So I think what we'll do on Thursday is we will just kind of do a hangout stream. I did figure out how to hook up my Switch to OBS. So actually, once the credits are done, I'm gonna pull that up. Or we can take a brief break, or we can end stream early, because we only got 30 minutes left. We kind of bulldozed right past. Do I want to catch this fade in Gomaku? Bitch, bring it on. I didn't teach you that well. Alright, can we be done with the credits now? Yes, I did. I mean, I guess. I'm gonna grab a drink real fast, too. While I'm waiting on that, I'll get my controllers ready.
I don't even know where to start.
Why not at the beginning?
I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of
So we ended out at 49 deaths.
Everything just seems so banal, but there's no need to stay up and ponder. Get out there before it's all gone. I know it's not that easy, such a mind fuck. Oh, believe me, I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying not to let go. I'm trying to keep going. Trying.
Which credits do you appear in?
I still don't really know who I
don't know. Which ones do you appear in?
After all of these years of goddamn, we're just spinning around in the dark. Orbiting around a dying star. But there's no need to lay down and cry. Not going anywhere, it's just right.
Skullgirls? Interesting.
If I don't know where I am.
Oh, that's cool. That is so cool! They updated at the very end! Oh, and there's a picture of Kion and Saga! That's so cool! Well, there's nothing else. So, give me 1 second and I will get my Switch pulled up. Let's see, Genki Arcade. I think that's probably the best mode of operation right now. You'll embarrass me in Goku. Or Gomaku. Yeah, sure. You say that, buddy. I'm actually curious if this is an established problem. No, I don't. I'm trying to see. Genki Shadowcast, no sound. This is fun sound. Or a fun song. Your face is a fun song. But anyways, I'm glad that you enjoyed the game. I definitely did. I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed being able to share this with you. It was a fun experience, and I was able to learn how to stream as well through this entire process. It was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Aw, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna applause you. You wonderful people have been here since the beginning. You are the awesome ones as well. But okay, so my plans after this, well, plans for the week. So on Thursday, it'll be kind of a free-for-all. Hopefully, I'll get the Genki audio to work so that Tiz and I can play on Clubhouse Games. As well, what we can do is maybe we can do a round of Last Card. Lolo, you're more than welcome to join for that. We can beat the robots at their game. Yeah, that would be really great if we could do that. On Saturday, Tiz and I are playing, or we're starting It Takes Two. And so that's going to be what we'll be streaming on Saturdays until we finish it. And on Tuesday, either we will start the first session of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by EA Games, like the original from 2000, 2001, around that time. It's old. It's on the same level as The Longest Journey. Or, if I have all the footage together, we will watch through the original, not the original, the other choices that we could have made in Dreamfall chapters. So that is my plan for the next couple of streams. I am really looking forward to being able to show you Harry Potter, because even with all the god-awful shit show that's going on with the author and her views, which I do not agree with, I believe that content can be still enjoyed, and you can still disagree with it. There's a separation. I believe there's a separation. So what I want to share is the content that helped me through a lot of tough times in my childhood. And I poured hours of my life as a kid into the awesomeness that was that first game. The second game is it's kind of copy-paste, and it's like they tried to take everything that was great about that first game and like build on it, but it's just funny to see because the game devs for those two games were not exactly the same, and since it was farmed out to so many different game dev companies, there was not much communication, and it gets funny sometimes. So there will be a lot of laughing about how jank these games are, and I really look forward to it. But I welcome you to come and join me for those streams and to embark on new adventures in the various games. I am thinking of also doing one stream a month, maybe the first stream of the month, where like the first Saturday of each month I will invite someone on to stream on Saturdays. Like the first Saturday of the month, I will invite someone on and they will teach me their favorite game. So, like with Tiz, that would be Soul Calibur. I know that Nauseam got in touch with me and he wants to teach me how to speedrun Myst. And so I'm really looking forward to that. That I think will be super cool. I know Londart wants to possibly teach me Kerbal Space Program. So a lot of great options, a lot of really cool stuff. And, you know, learning never ends. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn. And I think it's going to be really cool. Wait, Soul Calibur isn't your favorite game? What's your favorite game, Tiz? I thought it was Soul Calibur. Just because you have 700 hours in it doesn't mean it's... Okay, well then what makes something your favorite? If it's not 700 hours, then like what is worthy of being your favorite game? Okay, then what would you say is your favorite in that case? Celeste. It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure why. I think you may have mentioned it before. Oh, okay. well, I look forward to taking a look at it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. I certainly enjoyed it. I enjoyed crying with you. I enjoyed laughing with you. I enjoyed cheering these wonderful characters on with you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Good night, my lovelies.